Hey, what's going on guys? Chris here with a Battlefield Hardline weapon guide, and today I'll be going over the G36c carbine. Without the weapon license, only the cops can use it, and of course being a carbine, it's exclusive to the operator class. And it costs $42,000, so it's kind of on the expensive side. The G36c's got a maximum damage of 25, which starts to drop off at about 30 meters. And its minimum damage is 15, which is dealt at 50 meters or over. So this basically means that it should take about 4 bullets to kill within 30 meters, 5 bullets up to 40 meters, 6 up to 46, and then 7 bullets after this. It's got exactly the same damage model to what the SG553 has. The weapon fires at 750 RPM, so it doesn't fire too slow, but it doesn't fire that fast either. And it actually shoots a little bit faster than the SG553. It's also got a muzzle velocity of 500 meters per second. When it comes down to the recoil pattern, the G36c has an upwards movement of 0.35, with a left and right recoil of 0.3. So this means that the gun is going to kick mainly upwards, though because the horizontal recoil is quite high in both directions, the gun could also jump around in a random fashion, a bit more than other guns, making the weapon a little bit inaccurate, especially at longer ranges. Though the left and right recoil should cancel each other out, meaning the gun won't drift in a specific direction, other than upwards. Its first shot multiplier is 1.8, so each time you start shooting the gun will click 1.8 times more for its first shot. This is the same as the AKS-74U, and it's a bit lower than the other carbines, making the G36c a better weapon for tap and burst firing. In a magazine for the G36c, you'll find yourself 31 rounds, and you start each spawn with 155 bullets. Though if you activate the extra mag's reputation perk for the operator class, you can get a total of 248 bullets on each respawn. The reload time on empty mags is around about 2.85 seconds, and it's slightly shorter at 2.3 seconds with bullets still available in your last clip. So it's a tad slower than the other carbines except for the AKS. So with the main stats out of the way, as for some good attachments that you might want to equip on there, the muzzle brake is one of the better ones, as not only will it not give you any penalties to the way the gun functions, but it'll lower that often random horizontal recoil down by 50%, from 0.3 to 0.15. Making it much more accurate and probably a lot easier to use. More of the bullets are likely to connect, and it might seem that you can kill a little bit quicker at longer ranges. The compensator, however, is going to add a fraction more left and right recoil to the gun in exchange for a bigger drop in the weapon's vertical recoil, though I still wouldn't pick this. The gun won't kick up very much at all, but it'll become less accurate over distance. The heavy barrel might be an okay choice though, especially if you combine it with a vertical grip to counter the ADS base spread increase when you're moving. Now, down to the G36c being a gun with a medium fire rate, you'll probably be relying a lot more on firing in its fully automatic mode. So the angle grip might not be a great choice, as you won't be tap firing that much, and its first shot multiplier isn't all that high to begin with. The stubby grip could be a good pick though, as this will decrease the spread increase per shot by 50%, making your bullet groupings a lot closer together. So just to summarise, the G36c is a carbine that you can get for the operator class. It can only be used by the police to begin with until you get the weapon license, and it's a good weapon for close to medium range firefights. The gun can kill other players in 4 bullets at close range and up to 7 at longer ranges. It's quite similar to the SG553, though it fires slightly quicker but with a bit of extra recoil. The horizontal recoil values are both the same, so although it might fire in random directions sometimes, the left and right movement should cancel each other out. The recoil is quite easy to manage, and because the gun fires at decent speed too, you shouldn't have too much of a problem taking out other players, especially at closer ranges. So that's basically the G36c as a whole. I hope you enjoyed this guide. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure you check out loads of other weapon guides on Battlefield Hardline and loads of other stuff on my channel. Subscribe to see everything else, and I'll see you in the next one.